Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? This is lesson number 8, empirical formula. It's very important in chemistry, and without this, you cannot understand anything in chemistry. This is empirical formula and molecular formula. Also, I will explain this one. Now, actually, this is the topic. The lesson is for empirical formula. Side by side, I will explain molecular formula. Empirical formula. Empirical formula is the simplest whole number combination of elements in that compound. Simple whole number combination. Simple whole number combination. Whole number ratio between the elements in that compound. This is the ratio is in whole number, simplest whole number, not in decimal. Okay, real thing. Both represent the same compound. This is the formula of glucose, C6H12O6. This is the formula of glucose. This is molecular formula. Molecular formula is that which express the total number of atoms in a molecule. This formula shows in glucose 6 carbon atoms, 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen atoms are present. This is empirical formula. How can we obtain? When the C6H12O6 when divided by 6, carbon 6 become 1 because 6 ones are 6, hydrogen 6 twos are 12, so become 2 H2, and O again 6 ones are 6, 1. That is, the formula becomes CH2O. This is empirical formula. Okay, and there is also definition of molecular formula. Molecular formula express actual whole number ratio between the elements in that compound. Real thing. This is actually real thing. Means it exists in the compound exists in molecular formula in nature. So it is real thing. The C6H12O6 become CH2O. This is the simplest ratio. It cannot be further divided, right? In empirical formulas, the lowest whole number ratio of atoms in the compound are used. Lowest whole number ratio. For example, propane. It is organic compound. It has formula C3H8. You are watching in the bottom. C3H8, it is the formula of propane, organic compound. It has 3 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. 8 hydrogen atom. Can you divide it in simple ratio? C3 and H8. 3 and 8 are the multiple of any number? No. So it cannot be divided further because decimal is not concerned in empirical formula. So whole number we cannot get any whole number by dividing 3 and 8. 3 and 8 are not the multiples of 3. 8 is not the multiple of 3. If it is C3H9, it may be CH3 because 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. But it is C3H8. It cannot be further divided. So molecular formula and empirical formula both are same. And this is subscript. Which one? 3 down the formula, down the symbol of carbon, and 8 down to hydrogen. So these are the subscript. The actual formula is C3H8 has this type of bonding. This is not concerned now. I will explain in covalent and ionic bonding. Okay. What is the empirical formula? This is for your practice. Molecular formula C25H10O5. C25H10O5. Can you divide it? Yes. 25, 10 and 5 are the multiples of 5. So it becomes C5 5s are 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10 and 5 1s are 5. So empirical formula becomes C5H2O. This cannot be further divided. So it is the simplest ratio between the atoms and it is this empirical formula. It is also organic compound. Molecular formula N2O6. N2O6, can you divide it? Yes, 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. N2O6 become NO3. So it has empirical formula NO3 and N2O6 is the molecular formula. Another for your practice, the empirical formula. Example, what is the empirical formula of H2O2? H2O2. Are they multiples? Can you divide it? Yes. Become 2 ones are 2, 2 2 ones are 2. Divide everything by the smallest number. Formula in this case 2 dividing through by 2 gives HO. H2O become HO. This is the empirical formula of H2O2. H2O2 is hydrogen peroxide. It has empirical formula HO. Okay. Task. Find the empirical formulas of the following. For example, number 1, C6H6. C6H6, it can again divide by 6. So it becomes CH. 6 ones are 6, 6 ones are 6. In glucose, I explained C6H12O6 becomes CH2O. C4H8, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. So it becomes CH2. Water H2O, can you divide it? No, cannot. So it remains same H2O. Molecular and empirical formula of water remains same. C4, C4H4, C4O8. Can you divide it? Yes. 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. It may be CHO2, but in this you can divide it by 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8. So it becomes H2C2O4. P4O10, phosphorus oxide. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 fives are 10. So it becomes P2O5. This is phosphorus pentaoxide. CaOH2, calcium hydroxide. Phosphorus pentaoxide is inorganic. Calcium hydroxide is also inorganic. These 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 all are inorganic, while before all they are organic. This CaOH2, when you write like this, CaO2H2, right? Because 2 subscript is for both oxygen and hydrogen. So it is CaO2H2. This is also a molecular formula, but when you divide it, can you divide? No. So empirical and molecular formula remain same. NH42CO3, ammonium carbonate. This 2 multiplied by N, so N2, 2 multiplied by 4 become H8, 2 4s are 8, and 1 carbon O3. Can you divide it? No, because they are not multiples. So if multiple, they can divide it. They can undergo division. Magnesium nitrate, MgNO3, 2. This become MgN2O6. 2 3s are 6. Can you divide it? No. So it is molecular and empirical formula remains same. Usually in inorganic compound, both compound have same molecular and empirical formula. Okay, this is your practice. Okay, Allah Hafiz.